You want a piece of this? Huh? What you got? What you got? Lord, I am your arm of justice. Lord, I am your arm of justice. Lord, I am your arm of justice. Your righteous sword of vengeance. Let my blows be true. From delusion lead me to truth. From darkness lead me to light. From death lead me to eternal life.
What's up, everyone out there? How's it going? This is Cowboy Dusty's Metal Minute with me,
Hi.
Slunkster, here as well. What you just heard was actually an interlude or an intro from the band Black Rose Burial.
It was a sample.
They actually used a sample in that's just from the film The Devil's Rejects, and they put little keyboards and effects behind it, and they released it. And they're one of the very first bands that I ever got into that used samples from media, movies, and different things that were going on, commercials and stuff.
We're gonna do a spotlight on this band tonight in particular.
Right, yeah. So
because we use a lot of samples in everything that we write.
Right, especially my music, the music that I make with Bass Ackward, I was greatly influenced with just like manipulating samples and taking parts from other things and just throwing stuff together. But that's not necessarily what these guys do. They took samples from the media.
They play their instruments very talentedly.
They're actually
They just have a lot of samples.
They're a heavy metal band. I always consider these guys.
Black Rose Burial was a good influence on the way we write.
Right.
I kind of talked over you there. Just.
Well, also, not only that, this band was very underground. I don't think they ever got picked up by a record label or produced an album. I think they just kind of had some self-produced tracks. They had some good potential, and ended up just not getting produced. They fell through the cracks. And
a lot more people should know this band. This was really popular where we grew up. But anyway, a Black Rose Burial. We've got more to say about them. Special spotlight. You're listening to Free Radio Provo, Cowboy Dusty's Metal Minute. We're mostly going to focus on just the way they put this music together. But anyway, here we go. Woo!
Yeah!
woman over there, look! She's a twitcher!
That last song is called Straight from the Mind of a Modern Day Vigilante. A Black Rose Burial is a metal band from San Jose formed in 2001. Classified as deathcore. Don't ever overclassify things though. Don't over-genretize things. It's absurd. But anywho, this band incorporates digital media, keyboard/sampling, as well as 70s and 80s horror zombie movies. Their sound is kind of gloomy, movie-ish. In November 2005, the band recorded their 7-track CD, Awakening of Reinventments. Revenants. I did it again. The album is called An Awakening of Revenants. Yeah.
And you, music lover, you're next.
Drunk piano player. You're so drunk you can't hit nothing. In fact, you're probably seeing double.
I have 2 guns, one for each of you.
Yes, again,
what's up, everyone out there? That last song that you just heard, I actually don't even know the title to. When I first downloaded these guys back in the day, it was just the very first track off of what was called EP. I have no idea what it's called, or if it's really the first song, or if it was even an EP. Anyway, yeah, we're here with Cowboy Dusty and Slunkster. 87.9 Free Radio Provo.
We're doing the Black Rose Burial Spotlight.
That's right, we're playing all Black Rose Burial.
Coincidence, this next song we're about to play, I'm not sure if I remember the name of this one either. It's good though. And keep an ear out for the part that goes something kind of like that. But, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Toodaloo! What's up, everybody?
This is the Black Rose Burial Spotlight episode of Cowboy Dusty's Metal Minute.
Here on 87.9 Free Radio Provo. We got Slunkster here with Cowboy Dusty. And what we wanted to bring up about this band, Black Rose Burial, real quick, before we play the next song for you, is this rumor that happened as to why this band never actually got famous, got potentially, did tours and whatever, is that because they utilize samples in their music, they got sued for plagiarism rights, because the film that they targeted for a lot of their sampling was The Devil's Rejects, which we all know was directed and made by Rob Zombie. Apparently, Rob Zombie was pretty sticklery about this. He didn't agree. He sued the band, whatever. They
kind of contributed to them not progressing.
Right, they didn't.
This is all just hearsay. But,
we're not positive about this, right? I mean, they're really old.
I mean, they sample like Dawn of the Dead, like a lot of like really popular movies. But as that first track we played, it was just that whole scene with the sheriff tripping himself out in the mirror, about ready to go meet up with Captain Spaulding and the gang.
Mm-hmm. So that's definitely a good topic to bring up with sampling and sample core and anything like that. Is if you're trying to make money with your music and not just have people hear your music, you need to be careful with plagiarism. If you're sampling, sounds from Nintendo games or movies or samples clips.
This radio station makes zero profit, by the way. This is a hobby. Thousands of people.
We don't want your money. We don't want your money. Sorry.
No, it's true. Like this is about the music, and this is why this station is.
You guys need to hear this. You guys need to hear this band, Black Rose Burial. Here we go.
87.9, not a station. Here we go.
mistaken, I think I can still smell your wife's pussy stink on my gun. Hope it doesn't rust the barrel.
More kids coming in.
Well, alright. That last song that you just heard was called A Bale Full of Aura in a Graveyard of Broken Gears.
It's a pretty good one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And again, we are listening to Black Rose Burial. We are actually also listening to 87.9 Free Radio Provo.
So we're mixing in, we're going to be talking over the song.
Right, what you're hearing right now actually is Black Rose Burial. It's another interlude that they've done, they put together. And so, what you're hearing behind us right now is actually Black Rose Burial.
The song is called Tom Savini versus Greg Nicotero. I actually don't know I don't recognize these names.
The track that you're hearing right now is actually Danza versus Growing Pains.
I read the wrong one.
But we are right after this next track that we play, which I don't know the name of the next track. It's one of those EPs.
I think Tony Danza was the main character of a show in the mid to late 90s called Growing Pains. Or maybe Growing Pains was a different... I think Growing Pains was Nick at Night.
Oh, yeah.
Different show, actually. Charles in Charge was Danza. There's a band called the Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza.
Did you ever watch Salute Your Shorts?
Yeah.
That was a good one. So this program that we were using, it's Goldwave Music Editor. And...
No, it's not. We're not endorsing anyone. He actually said Fold Wave.
It's been up all night because he has this tutorial download thing, and it's if you like this,
I finally paid for the program basically. It's been up because I've been using the free version. But one thing to mention is so most of the music you hear on this station is in just a big queue. It's in a big pool of music that just randomly plays. But as far as these shows, to consider it a show, you gotta pick a theme, kind of go with that, and then decide what music you want and what to talk about. Sounds easy, but it does take time, and especially every time we're talking, there was some background noise.
Right, we like to have something at least going on while we're doing our little narrations.
Give it some depth.
And so tonight we've just been doing low notes and
some that we made, some that we found online.
Right.
This is actually a track from a Black Rose Burial. Yeah, a lot of inspiration from this band.
Definitely inspiring. Good stuff. Amazing band. And they actually suck. I hate them.
Yeah, with all the different little extra tracks and that they sample, I know that definitely has an influence in me and Slungster, putting together radio shows.
They've actually been a huge inspiration on my drum playing. In fact, I used to listen to these bands with some of these songs with headphones on, and play along with it, learn how to play the drum tracks. The Bell Full of Aura in a Graveyard of Broken Dreams track that we played. I almost learned that entire song, start to finish, on the drum kit. So yeah, definitely a huge inspiration. Love these guys. Style is definitely unique. Had a huge impact on the way I like music.
By the way, this isn't the only Spotlight episode that we've done. This is a Black Rose Burial Spotlight episode.
It's technically our second Spotlight before we decided we were going to start doing Spotlight shows.
Yeah, so the first one was PTPM, Preschool Tea Party Massacre. And not knowing, we made it without knowing, we selected an hour time period to record the Preschool Tea Party Massacre Spotlight episode, and that band, their songs are all between 10 seconds and 60 seconds, and when you're lucky they're 2 minutes, so we actually spent a lot of time talking a lot between songs. But yeah, Free Radio Provo.
Right, yeah, without further ado, we are coming to the end of our station right here. About two more songs for you. Yeah, Black Rose Burial. Free Radio Provo.
Tom Savini versus Greg Nicotero.
Nicotero?
Nicotero.
Okay, so this song is called So this one is called Tom Savini versus Greg Nicotero. Well, alrighty, everybody. Thank you for listening. Like all good things, this show is coming to an end. We have the last song for you here.
We chose to make this the last song because for me, and also Slunkster, I think we discovered this band at different times, but somewhere in high school, this was the first song we ever heard from this band.
It's true.
And definitely for me, I was kind of like, what the f***? And like, some things were a little edgy and really pushed, that uncomfortableness.
It was actually...
Then it was like, yeah, that shocked me. Yeah, and I was into it.
Definitely. One of the first songs that I ever heard that actually stopped, played a sample, started again. Just a bunch of change-ups, rapid time signatures. Very excellent song. This song is called
An
Epidemic of Unexpected Relapses.
Good night.
You had better be prepared to turn wet and messy.
Fucking this hard!
The baddest now, my eyes roll the wide. I desire nothing but blood and bowels. You should have fired that shot when you had the chance. Teeth are moving through the layers. Step through hand-ripped, disemboweled, butchered bodies.